Here's another way to enhance the look and feel of your course. We're going to learn how a page can be a primary way that content is provided to your students, sort of like one-stop shopping. Let's go back to the Celebrating Israel page we created earlier. I've already moved it to week 3 and added some activities and resources related to Israel to give you a sense of how the process I'm going to show you works. I added an advanced forum, I've added a couple of documents, and I've added an assignment. If we click on the page, Celebrating Israel, we're going to see the URL and the video that we added earlier. If you click on the link here, we are taken to another site. I want to take this opportunity to explain something about links. First, let's go back to our page and get into editing mode. Now, we can return to our main course page and click the Turn Editing On button, or we can go to the administration block while we're still on the page and click Edit Settings. We'll go to the exact same formatting window as if we had done it from the main course page. This way makes our work a little bit easier. Now, let's click on this hyperlinked text that takes us to that web page that we went to earlier. We then click on the Insert Edit link. In the target window, we chose Open in this window. If we change it to Open in New Window, let's see what happens. We click Save and Display, and then we click on the link. What happened was we opened up in a new window. A new tab has been opened in the browser. This is the course where we were before, and this is the link, the page that the link took us to. This might be an easier way for your students to see the info you've provided. The downside is that you can't go back to the previous page by hitting the back button because it is a new page. You need to close this window when you're done, and you're back to the page. If you have a lot of tabs open, this can get confusing. You can sort of lose your place. Some people like having it open in new tabs. Other people don't like it. I just wanted to show you this as a design possibility. Okay, let's go back to Edit Settings. Scroll down to Page Content. You're going to want to make the size of the workspace larger. You drag by the right corner. If you notice in the editing mode, you don't see the video that you embedded. You see the URL. That's how Moodle works. The video is there. It's just you don't actually see it in this window. If you go to the navigation block, you're going to see all the activities that and documents that have been added to the section that this particular page is located in. Let's create links to these activities and resources on the page. That way, when the student opens up the page, all the content he or she will need will be there. This is how it works with activities. Each activity or document has its own URL. Moodle lives on the web and is made up of a series of web pages with their own web address. If we click on the forum and open it up in a new window, you'll see there that it has its own URL. We just close this. All we need to do to get the forum onto the page is drag and drop it to the location on the page where we would like it to live. We click Enter to make room for the assignment to get onto the page, and click Save and Display. And what you see is the URL, the video, and the links to the forum and the assignment. Now let's go back to the editing page. Creating links to documents is a little different, though it's the same as linking text on a page to a URL. Here's how. If you click on a document, it's going to open up in the pop-up, and you'll see that it has its own URL. What you're going to do is you're going to copy this URL and paste it to some text that will be hyperlinked to this document. Let me show you how that works. In the page editing window, type in a title for the document. Declaration of Independence. Open up the document that you want to create a link to. Copy the URL. Highlight the text. And click the Add Link. Paste it in to the link URL field. Click Insert. You can do the same thing with the second document, the values document. Click on that. Copy the URL. Highlight the text. Click on the link. Paste it. Insert. Save and display. And there you see the documents that have been added, and we click on them and we're taken to that document itself. Let's go back to Edit Settings, and you'll want your students to know that if they click on this text, they will be sent to an activity or resource. One way is just type in instructions. Click on the links below. That's one simple way of doing it. Or you could as well, next to the text, type in click here. That's another way of doing it. You can do it any way you'd like. You can also reformat this text to make it look nicer if you wish, changing the fonts. That's really all that's involved with creating a page that looks like this. All the resources that you had in week 3 can be accessed not from the section, but from the page. In the next video, you're going to learn more about how pages can replace an individual topic or week section.